Don't like the look of this.
Be hard to kill.
Go and pump me up.
Hello, welcome in. Hello, Aiden Chapman. Oh, am I gonna roll my?
He's relieved.
Oi!
Hello. I'm going this way.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
You've
Oh,
done.
it's good bit this.
I got too tired at this point. I was like. Otherwise, I would have went further in the game. Oh, there's the bell I'm looking
What
for.
is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident.
Your ability to
Ever.
translate
I
the
don't
world
plan
around
to
you is
suggest to you
remarkable.
how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need.
What is
But
it?
you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? Must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was
Just leave
speaking
it
to
on
in my
the
classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it.
pain of losing him is as deep
There's
for him
no
now.
chance I'm clambering over this neck.
It's 13. Is that loud enough?
He doesn't need pretty pillars. He needs
This
peace.
presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesca, the vanishing spell. You can
So
cast
much you are
Evanesca
already.
to vanish certain objects, such as
I
these
want to
chairs
take away
and
his
other things
pain.
here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand
It is
movement
tempting,
first,
I know,
then you can
to
clear the
use
chairs
this
away.
magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. The human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your
Splendid.
pain to
Now,
take.
cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morgana, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
Devin?
That would be
Oh,
delightful.
that's how you
We
change
should
it.
let the others know.
Very well. Shall see you then.
Excellent work. You will note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later.
Right, so that makes things like disappear.
Where in Merlin's name is
I
that
have to find
elf?
a way out of here.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Wait till you get to where I am. Oh!
Yeah, but that's what I said. Is he hard to kill?
No, not really. Just
Look.
keep dodging. Yeah, I've already done all that.
No, I'm saying for me, I haven't done it.
More crystallized stone. Back to the lab chamber.
Well, I didn't think that one through, did I? It's telling me I'm full.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Brookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have,
This
Professor.
isn't as precarious as it looks.
We saw you in the pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. I bet you have to tell me anything about the next trial.
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of
How does
Soundcast Tower,
anyone other than a house
they
elf
also
manage to
encountered
resurrect
a
it?
powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more. We shall defer to you in this matter, of course.
What was that?
Now then,
Wait, Professor. There's a golden snitch. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
How do you turn the music off?
Last pensive. Isadora became a Hogwarts professor. She argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. Let's see what you can find out. Of course, don't forget.
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from the powerful,
Not that I recall. What are they?
evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Trophy. That. Keeper.
But look, that's why you bring the chest over. Do you not know to do that? Right, got too much gear.
I hope that house elf can find us in here. I should ask Serona of the three brothers.
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Yikes, careful.
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend
Please
since
see me
I was
after
a
class
second
once you
year.
have completed
We
the tasks
discovered
I
this
set.
room together.
I'll
And
plan
don't
to
you
teach
know
you
something?
just the
We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. A room of requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplayable, so most have
Oh, we're going to see my room of reemployment.
Look, what I should have did was move the chair around this way. Dim my way.
You seem to have accessed it in its form as the room of hidden things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place
What
where
is
I
it?
can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Hold on.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
I'm missing it. What? No, I moved the chair that way for confused.
What's going on?
I'm just saying, I know I've seen all this. I have to do this for you. I'm sitting down for a minute.
What a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space.
Right, what do I do?
Now, hang on. Come here, I'll show you how I've done mine.
I haven't seen from here.
Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
The desk of description.
Before you do that, I'll help you with that in a minute.
Hello, welcome in.
I'll help you that with a minute. This is mine.
Yeah, I need to close this one down. Door bind.
This is my room of reemployment.
Well, I can have it my own way, then I can have it a different way. phone. What is that?
Room of Green.
Wait, come help me with. Well, I'll go to this, don't I? Don't I get my partners to tell me with this part? See, that's easier. That's not in my face. That's in my way. Right, I go to this. I know I'll go to this.
Yeah, go to that.
Yeah, I move my chair up a little bit so I get the whole screen.
Give it.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
So this
I want mine different to yours.
is how your room starts off, right?
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Them bits really.
Hold on a second.
Very good. When conjuring
Was that in your way?
complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes.
Yeah, keep
They
it up
list
like that
the
because
ingredients
you
or
don't
resources
need that side
needed
because you
to
don't see
conjure a
that bit.
particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion
See?
station and
Big enough.
potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar
Hey,
since
don't
they'll
do the same
resemble the
mistake
ones
you
you've
did when
already
you put the
used
thing in front
to
of that
study
desk.
magical plants and
Don't do it
potions in class.
Do you remember when you had to put the thing in front of that? You want one there and one there, right? Yeah, I learned how to put them over.
No.
You put that in twice.
Yeah. Now you decide which one you want.
The yellow.
Well, hang on, there's two more.
No. Oh, that one. That one's kind of creepy. What's in it? You have to do all of them, is it?
No. You only get 4 options.
Yeah, go back. That one.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
We get furniture as well. Do we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine will be different.
Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall learn a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Right.
How much do we need?
Not much. So let's see if we get rid of some of these pictures.
Yeah, I really got at the bottom. Oh, you go to the desk. What do you do?
Do you have the moonstone? You can acquire some by vanishing items here in the room, or you can gather it outside the Hogwarts grounds.
Don't think you can get that back.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Watch this. Right. Let's change your flow. Right, you only get 4 rugs. I'll show you the rugs first. Those are your 4 rugs.
Green because things are green and gold. I'm going with the theme on that.
But yet again, you can change the walls as well. And the colour of the walls.
No, he tells me.
But
But I'll do that myself. I'm not learning it out.
right, why do you want this?
In the center. I'm just going same way you did with yours.
Well, I don't have one in the centre.
Well, I'm going to have a chair and on the table. And
I have one here.
Yeah, put the rugs on the bottom of the stairs. I like that. Well, and then just keep the middle clear. What are they? Pictures?
Mirrors.
Mm.
You don't really want mirrors because you've got mirrors already.
Don't want pictures, don't like any of that. No, I don't want nothing in the middle. Can you go into the other room and put stuff?
Not yet. You don't have that room yet.
Right, I can remove them anyway if I don't like them. I'll be able to put, I'll put purple there. Table.
Just have that for now.
Yeah, so that's what's separate. Can you sit in the seat?
No.
That's all. Hold on. Is that?
Yeah, I'll show you the lamps.
Yeah, I don't know.
Those are your 4 lamps.
I like that gold.
Where do you want that? There?
Beside wherever's nice.
Well, you can.
Just put it there for now. Like, I can always move them if I don't like them.
Yeah.
If I know how. That's a nice pottery table. How many pottery tables can you have? Can you put a purple one in that corner? Because you put two of them. I don't know why there's two of them. Where did the table go with the book? You've deleted it by accident. And you can't get that back. Because you need that. How when none of that is that?
Hold that there. Get rid of that.
Oh, you can't get it back. How'd you get that back?
What colour do you want?
I like the purple. Doesn't have to be all green.
So you want purple?
I just leave it that. No. What do you have to do now? Make a potion? You already got one of them. Okay, weird. You need a potion station.
That's right.
I just leave it that.
You have to have a decoration of some sort. So just
Yeah, on that one. Well, that's big. What moves?
Mhm.
And so the tempo. I would like a mirror on that one.
wait.
That one. Not too big. Just big enough.
Oh, you want that one? That one. Oh, that
Any
one.
one doesn't matter.
Well, what one do you want?
That one, just put any on. Like I said, I can always change it if I don't like it. Let me do some.
Just hold on a minute.
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yes?
That's just not me.
Can I remove an item that comes?
Indeed you can. You already know the spell. Evanesco. When you vanish something, the moonstone used to conjure it will become available to you again.
There are so many choices. What items do you think I should conjure?
I shall leave that entirely up to you. This is your space after all. I will say that a simple addition such as a wall hanging or a portrait might make the space feel unique.
I think I can manage from here. Thank you.
I look forward to seeing your work.
See, that's what I was doing in between. I was doing side missions as I went along. Just leave that more there.
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yes?
There are so many choices. What items do you think I should conjure?
I shall leave that entirely up to you. This is your space after all.
Do
I
your
would say
mind.
that a simple addition such as a wall hanging or a portrait might make the space feel unique.
There are so many choices. What items do you think I should conjure?
I shall leave that
You've
entirely
already
up to you.
pressed that.
This is your space after all. I will say that a simple addition such as a wall hanging or a portrait might make the space feel unique.
I think I can manage from here. Thank you.
I look forward to seeing your work.
You need more decorations. So you need more. Just need one more.
I like how the pictures move, like, and like the pictures don't just sit still.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
What? How do you, how do you remember all them? Like, when you change them about how do you remember which one's which? 'Cause I
Just
can't keep
aim
up.
your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
But then sure it tells you underneath when you go to select them anyway, doesn't it? Wait now.
Alter this. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it.
You pay attention.
Not doing anything anyway.
As long as you get me past this part. It's a nice colored purple, isn't it? We didn't need it in there. Jeez, that's massive. That's a big rug. Well, how big do the rugs go? Right. If it
See, I forgot how to do some of these things. Oh, that's what
I'm gonna do the wrong one. Oh, you're just didn't just as nice.
Nicely done.
That's
For something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the
just the balcony.
Go
Onto
on.
the balcony or
Right,
the floor of
right.
the room.
What colour do you want that chair? Purple or blue?
Purple.
Watch this.
That's what I'm saying. It says
Right,
all
what do you
the-
want? That's 1, that's option 2, option 3, or option 4.
Do it again.
Option 1, option 2, option 3, or option 4.
1. Well, can you do that in all the things?
Yeah? Watch this. Watch. Option 1, option 2, option 3, or option 4.
Go back to 3. No. Different.
Right.
Are you changing the whole room?
Yep.
Well, it'll be a mixture of green, purple, and red. Want to look nice. You just designed them right now. Whoa.
Option 1, option 2, option 3, or option 4.
2 is nice. It's actually about this last one. Just had a makeover.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deep.
Of course.
I was going to say
Professor
you
Weasley.
change damn walls. Because I tried.
Professor Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Dick thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Oh, you.
Options are 1, 2, 3, or 4.
3. Good, you've done red up there, so. And then these are just purple and
1, 2, 3, or 4.
3.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
2. Same or nothing.
So, option 1, 2, 3, or 4.
1.
I like 2.
I like that. Well, don't really mark.
Option 1, 2, 3, or 4.
4 for that one. Now what?
Option 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. You already changed them. No, I like that. Go back.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the
Right,
room's
pay attention.
ambience.
Of course.
Pay
What sort
attention.
of overall look most appeals to you?
I'll go through them all.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Sounds perfect.
Watch.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Is that what you picked?
No, it does that automatically.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Deke thinks you are doing good work here.
Yeah, this one will be different to the other one. I'm just gonna grab some. Oh, you'd finish that room. You see the door open if I do that.
Are you okay?
Got the best. What colors did you go for? Same colors? You doing all purple? Was it the purple room?
Right, so anyway, this is the first one.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Sounds perfect.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to be warm and
So we're
comfortable.
doing one for
As
each
if
one to
I'm
see which one.
floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Sounds perfect.
The first one wasn't too bad. I like that 'cause there's sunlight. Yeah, that is bright.
I haven't. One more.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Sounds perfect.
Which one?
That one.
This one.
I'll do it for now. No, I guess it's a bit dark. There's a bit of paper. Can you grab them?
No. Are you sure you don't want to change these?
That one's not bad. Oh, that one.
On that one?
Yeah.
There you go. There's your room of green coin.
Right, now what?
Now you can swap all this one.
Oh, this one I want to play on.
No.
I want some bucket.
Right. Option 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Option 1, 2, 3, or 4.
3.
Two, 3, or 4.
2.
Option 1, 2, 3, or 4.
That one. Higher.
Option 1, 2, 3. Now for your colour.
I'm going to keep it red and green. I think the red and green is nice together. You know what I mean? I want this one different to the other one. As you just normal modern.
One, 2, 3, or 4.
That one.
Right. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Mm-mm. I think it's nice red and green, isn't it? Right, can we continue on there? If there's anything I don't like, I'll change it.
Unless you don't find that. There you go.
Ta-ta. So, where did you go from here then? What do I do now? Do I leave here?
Well, that's up to
Or
you.
do I have to make a spell? So I know where I have to go. Oh, I have to go to the other one. Okay. I have to come out of here. Ta. Oh, how did you do that? What did you change for this? Remember when you done the thing, you did something to...
Where's that?
It's in the Hogwarts thing.
Oh, I just used the spell.
I can't remember which one it was.
Well, when your spell set up. No, not that. Your right arrow button.
It's when you thing to change it.
That one. That one. Didn't use any one of them.
Yeah.
What level are you?
14.
16 bit.
Yeah, but bear in mind you were playing last night.
What
As
are you
well.
up to now?
Nobody that.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me. Rebellion.
No, I'm busy. Gonna help you.
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I wondered I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts?
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun. Essentially, in my opinion, an eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why someone would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do.
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. It sounds as if your experience as a student was less than ideal.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, between us, he never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't let him go. We used to sneak together almost daily.
Rebellion. I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand
You
chooses the
changed
wizard.
yours again.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about
No,
it.
it's the car.
The Gorns are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it.
Oh, this is a fucking great spell what you're about to learn.
The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets though.
What's it called? Confringo?
Something like that. It's one of the red ones.
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that it can nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tough spot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and I are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does this allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
What was the next mission you went to?
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an hour.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognise that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Which one do I press?
Sebastian.
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your undercroft.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please, I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Honest, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
So now what? Because there's no yellow things coming up to do.
Just go above to another thing.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, a Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something.
Once you've completed a few...
Do you see that curious statue over there?
after class.
Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
One of them deserves more than a two. Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little face. Not just not.
We are fortunate to have a student break. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on come to that point now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever skeleton moves. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrible creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues aren't demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly.
On another
First,
adventure,
your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't go near them. In fact, I know two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
The faculty tower. I'm not sure I should be going in there.
Oh, you needn't worry. You'll be perfectly fine if you... First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? That's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Ah, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, thank you.
A little more.
Well done! You're in.
I was hoping
Remember,
to see
use a disillusionment charm, so
You're
no
better.
one grabs eyes.
Finally, Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which,
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
rotten roast beef.
Yes, well, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore, the Headless
You
Hunter.
met the headless hunt. That must have been interesting, to say the
Yes, and then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in a pumpkin so that he'd tell me how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages.
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I'm
Have you done this
tortured
bit
to
yet?
know. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Generation of coddled cake rattlers that can scarcely tell the difference
And Jack
between
stole
Aconite
them
and
from him.
Oh, thieves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here,
This must be the
Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have games. Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. and we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepare to leave your vault at Gringotts.
Yes.
We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well travelled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come see me.
There we are. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh goodness, you're as fearless as a note. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, rancorous Clark, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But it does not explain the bother, does it? No. I am determined with your help to discover the identity of my tormentor.
I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel them.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you the more powerful forms of Alhamora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
expects silence of you.
Rebellion. Rebellion.
When they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Lovely little faces. I'll just lie. If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do our bit to you.
Have you been to the toy yet?
Mhm.
Who lived here, I wonder? A little more.
Oh no, these spiders again. I turned him into a chicken.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth permanently quite wrong.
I think there was Doxy eggs as well. I'm sure.
Intriguing place, Sunbakars Tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is, have you?
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we operate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Oh, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
What are you up to now?
So the invisibility one that I have to use.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's the one with the eye through it.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Huh?
Just walk up to him and press square.
Well done.
Now what am I supposed to get through?
Don't see myself doing
There's
this.
a few of them, yeah.
Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me. ps5.
What do we have here? Orders. Directly from Randall.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
A will draw blood.
And how am I stuck? Bev. Help. Guys, try and bear with me. I literally can't move. I probably have to leave the game and
No,
rejoin.
you don't have to leave the game.
Sorry guys, bear with me.
Is that me or you?
Sorry guys, I had to reset them again. I got stuck inside a post. And then my screen froze. Don't know how that happened.
Have an art lesson why that portrait was empty.
Yeah, it was just a little bit of a glitch again.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Right, so I need to investigate this touch.
With roads like that, it could be anyone.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
Cars Tower.
Hello, welcome in. Right, so I need to clear gear because I've got too much.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you had yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter.
I see you've
When
already
I
met
surmised,
some of
based
the
on the
main
commotion I
reasons
heard,
studying
that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did
None
not,
of these
Professor.
creatures should
We
be
encountered
taken
goblins outside the tower.
That
They are all
goblins
in
were
their own
aware
way
of my vault
dangerous.
is
Especially
disquieting
if one
enough.
does not know
But
how
if
to
they have
handle them
also made a
properly.
connection to this tower, then
Now, it
the
seems
threat may
many
be
of you
greater
are out of
than I
practice.
thought.
Let's take
All
some
the more
time to
reason
review
for
the
us to move
basics of how
forward.
to care for
Downstairs,
infants.
near the entry, a
Miss
reservoir of
Sweetie,
ancient magic,
would you
like
please
those you've
assist
seen
our
before,
new
has
student
been
with the lesson
unlocked.
today?
Commanded
Yes,
to
Professor
access
Howard.
a doorway.
Hello, I'm
I'm afraid I
Poppy
cannot
Susan.
say more.
Don't worry about
As
Professor
Professor
Howard's
Fig
speech.
cannot join
She'll
you,
agree
he and I
sometimes.
will in time. Remember
All the
what you
things in
see.
class are perfectly safe.
We're going to need to understand how Warlock's loyalists knew
The
about
tongue
the tower.
husking can
For the
be a
moment,
slippery
however,
devil.
you've more important
yes,
things to set
Professor.
your mind to. A reservoir of ancient
You can
magic,
practice on
I
Gerald.
believe.
Yes, just keep an eye on
Then
his
I
tongue.
shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands.
You can use my brass, sir. Just be gentle. See you back in the nut chamber. Think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. The reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? Revelio. What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you. In Gringotts unrestricted section. He seems very nice. Revelio. He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work,
everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Whitting, why don't you show our new student to the measles in the farthest pen?
This way. The measles are over here.
I get ones like this.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
That must have done something. Let's have a look
Her
around.
name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Ah,
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training.
Rebellion.
Stephanie was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, here is our new student. Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who
Because
suffer,
you might look into
stumbling
traces
over
of
dead
ancient
beasts.
magic.
Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 50. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Did you need something, Poppy? Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert. I certainly hope that's a good thing. It's something my Gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant. I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing. We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, someone I'd like you to meet. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. I'm not sure. What's this all about? You'll see. I promise. I wouldn't take it anywhere.
didn't tell me I'm beating him. I beat him in one hit. With that big statue guy.
Where are you taking
I beat him in one hit.
It's much better if I just show you.
That was very quick.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. These look familiar. Stand back.
No,
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs with proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. More statues. There we are. So, what did you I suspected you two might get along. Perhaps. They'll always be there. I think it's a wonderful story. Got her to say she's that creatures in the so I warned they could get her. But I might be Professor Howard mentioned the creatures as well. She seemed to imply that these were lying in the mystery to help. I don't often agree with Professor Howard. On that, I fear she's right. The poacher's influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what. That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something. Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing. I think that's a fine idea. Information is power. And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe. You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out? Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon. Where? presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Seems I ought to explore. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Trying to work out how to get up there.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
This place is beautiful.
They have to bring that up there, babe. How do I, what do I do?
So that's it.
Hello, welcome in. Right. I got the bridge down. I managed to get across to here.
Right.
I've opened that now. How do I get onto that? Usually there would be a thing to pull.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Because I got the whole way over. Unless I have to do it again to get rid of the other side of the bridge. I got one half done, you know what I mean?
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
That's what I was trying to say. There's nothing there. So I'm trying to work out how to get over it. Do I have to go through it again to get rid of the other half? So I'm just confused.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
But when you go back round now, you can see the other half the bridge still there. How do you get rid of that?
You don't get rid of it.
You know what I mean when you go through the thing. Now, how did you get across?
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Oh, darn.
Not that hard.
I know, but that's what I was trying to do, but it kept thinking. Top.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Well, I'm busy.
Give me food.
Right, where am I going? So I'm looking for what? I must be looking for something in this purple thing.
Time out. Go that way. No.
Couldn't agree more. Not to mention.
I can't go anywhere because I have to stay in the purple thing. Oh, not this again. Hmm. Oh. Why does it have to make it so complicated?
First,
Explain
you
to me.
climb up here,
Yes, I've done all that.
right?
It's not hard to hit it because I did it. I hit it and I got it to it, but you can't move it. Yes, I've done that too. But that didn't appear for me. So that's why I couldn't get over.
Because you're looking around.
Because it didn't appear. Why is that? Stupid game.
Because you're not looking properly.
I did look.
Take your time.
Stop shouting on live.
I'm not shouting at you. I'm just saying, take.
Alright, let's continue on. Oh god, we're fighting again. Great. Oh, no way. Do I have to fight him?
Just make sure you dodge him every time he fights.
Now you tell me.
It's circle the dodge.
No, you're not killing me. You're gonna die before I do. No check your hands.
Just hit this powerful button.
What a relief. Rebellion. Another pensive.
ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
You've got your pie in there.
Yeah, I'm
Indeed.
hungry.
It needs to be.
I'm hungry. So can you give me my pie?
Yeah. Guys, bear with me 1 minute.
Every year a student
Actually,
sees
after
something
this,
sillier
I'm
like
gonna,
ever imagined in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morgana, welcome back to Hogwarts.
do dinner and
Professor.
then I'll
That's going
continue
to
on.
be getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I'm so pleased to hear that you've accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find